Welcome to the Sky Maiden Musings channel. The videos on this channel have been created, directed, and presented by Reverend Dikki Jo Mullen. Her email addresses are presented here and on the next slide. Reverend Dr. Dikki Jo Mullen began learning about metaphysics at a very early age from family members who practiced astrology, for instance, or a number of these techniques that are listed here. And after a lifetime of practice, she's mastered a range of metaphysical techniques and methods that she uses in her daily work. Just an overview quickly of what she offers if you're interested in contacting her. And again, I have the email addresses here and the website. She works with astrology, crystals, dream analysis, graphology, which is the study of one's writing in respect to one's personality or character, numerology, palmistry, rune wisdom, and tarot card reading. In the way of metaphysical practice methods, she engages in aromatherapy, aura portraits, chakra balancing, classes of a range of sorts related to metaphysics and spirituality, convention programs, feng shui, home blessings, house parties, paranormal investigation, past life readings, and personal readings. Again, her contact information is here. And next we will talk about the video that is produced for this week. The focus of this week's video is on the corn goddess, where Reverend Dr. Dikki Jo Mullen describes the mythology related to the corn goddess and suggests ideas about how to make a corn goddess if you don't have access to purchasing one. And additionally, she will describe other Native American spirituality ideas, including a brief look at the medicine wheel.
Hello, this is astrologer and parapsychologist Dikki Jo Mullen in Orlando, Florida, land of the Seminole Indians. The Native Americans have left us a rich and wonderful legacy of spirituality, and one of the most beautiful and popular elements in blessing the home involves corn. These are corn goddesses, and they're made of Indian corn wrapped with yarn and string and decorated with feathers. They're very easy to create. They're on a craft base with a nail in the bottom, the corn goddess stuck on with some glue, and then wound with different colors of fiber. The directions for making a corn goddess come from Taos, New Mexico, where I was living among the Native Americans some years ago, and in a museum found directions in an old document from the early 1800s about how a corn goddess could be made to bless the home. The word corn is associated with food, and of course it represents nurturing and everything that we need for survival. The corn goddesses are decorated with feathers at the top, and the colors of the feathers convey a special message. Blue feathers will be peace and well-being and protection. A blue jay feather, blue, white, and gray, represents the promise of new love. A purple feather is excitement, a journey. Pink feathers, such as flamingos, are humor, gentle romance, and friendship, while green will be growth, adventure, a fresh start. Yellow will be cheerfulness and true friendship. One of the luckiest of feathers is the red feather, and that represents health, great good fortune, and good luck. Gray and white together will mean that a wish materializes. Black and white are protective to repel negativity and problems. A brown feather will offer stability, and a pure white one is angelic innocence and surrender. Feathers bring a variety of gifts. They have a rich symbolic tradition. At one time they were attached to packages to bring a subtle message before people could read or write. Fallen feathers of different colors are often collected as omens, and mediums in the spiritualist tradition often report that feathers come as apports, materializing from the spirit world. Native American chiefs and sages would wear and carry feathers, angel wings, the god Zeus and his swan guise, and even the dove of the Holy Spirit. All will give us different perspectives on feathers. Collecting beautiful and interesting ones to place in a jar or create a mobile is something else that can be done to work with the magic of feathers. Some years back, I was traveling in Arkansas, and at Eureka Springs, Arkansas, there's a medicine wheel. I was meditating there and also thinking about corn and Native American blessings, and this prayer came through. O our corn mother of the earth, O our father son of the sky, your children are we with tired backs. We offer you these gifts of our love. Grow, weave for us a garment of brightness. May the warp be the white light of morning. May the weft be the red light of the evening. May the fringes be the falling rain. May the border be the standing rainbow that weaves for us a garment of brightness, that we may walk fittingly where birds sing, that we may walk in worthiness where grass is green. O our corn mother of earth, O our Father, Son, God of the sky, Aho. If you make a corn goddess, you can bless her with cornmeal and repeating the prayer to bring her alive. Perhaps add some talismans. We have some crystals here, some bits of birch bark which represent cleansing and purity to enhance the energy. This is a totem pole. It's very old. It was collected by my family years ago, and it is a series of different Native American deities. The totem pole is a symbol of friendship and companionship, and it ties in particularly with the Native Americans of the Pacific Northwest. The North American Indians had a variety of different ways of observing the seasons, practicing astrology. The bird mound at Poverty Point in Louisiana lines up with the solstice and equinox points and is a particularly good example of the Native American zodiac. And then in Ohio we have Serpent Mound, which also ties in with that early form of astrology. Among the Chippewa, there is an Indian zodiac that has been correlated with our Western birth signs, and an awareness of your Native American animal, meditating on it, perhaps pictures or jewelry representing it. They're always considered very fortunate. Any zodiac sign or motif is a very powerful good luck symbol. The sign of Aries relates to the red hawk. The red hawk flies very high. It has a wide vision. It goes from high heights to deep depths. The red hawk represents bravery and courage. The sign of Taurus relates to the beaver, and the beaver builds beaver dams. It is a community-oriented animal. It's constructive. It modifies the environment. Gemini is the sign that's identified with the elusive deer in the Native American zodiac wheel. The deer is agile, observant, a step ahead of its pursuers, always dual, one place or another, very Gemini, the sign of the twins. The sign of Cancer relates to the woodpecker or brown flicker. The woodpecker has a tradition of making very strong nests that other small animals and birds can live in once it vacates. Traditions, building for the future, looking out for the next generation, those are traits that are identified with the brown flicker or the woodpecker. Leo is the sign of the actor in the Western zodiac, and in the Native American zodiac, the sturgeon, the brave, beautiful fish that stars in the epic poem Hiawatha, noted for its bluffing ability and its courage will relate to the sign of Leo. Virgo is the brown bear. The brown bear hibernates and sleeps a lot of the year, and so the need for plenty of rest belongs to those who are born under the sign of the brown bear or Virgo. The bear also has very agile paws, almost like hands, and good hand-eye coordination on a keyboard or computer would be characteristic of the Virgo native. Libra relates to the corvid or the crow. The legend is that the bird is black because it would fly through the flames to warn the other forest people of danger. Libra relates to justice, a focus on the partnership, other people, and also the crow has the ability to mimic human language, to talk almost like a parrot, and it's related to messages. And Libra relates to social interchange, chatty. All the Libras I've ever met never shut up either. They talk all the time like crows, so there you are. In the Native American zodiac, Scorpio becomes the snake or the serpent. Now this represents eternal life, and it's considered favorable, not sinister or negative, to be a serpent. The wisdom of the serpent relates to the ability to charm as well as deceive with the tongue. And as it discards an old skin and a new one emerges, there's a thought about the continuity of life and reincarnation themes. In the Native American cosmology, Sagittarius becomes the sign of the elk, the largest member of the deer family. It's always migrating, on the move, needs plenty of space and room, and can be rather combative and competitive. Locking of the horns between elks will kind of describe this tradition. The Capricorn Native American sign is the snow goose. Tremendous stamina, migrating long distances, always in a distinctive V formation, changing off with the job of head bird or lead bird. The Capricorn flair for responsibility and to keep on going, keep on moving can be seen in the snow goose tradition. In Aquarius, we see the Native American totem of the otter. The otter is very non-threatening and friendly. In zoos, otters are often very popular attractions because they seem to play, they'll do backflips, they'll entertain themselves and their visitors. The idea of humor, whimsy, eccentricity, community life are traits that we see with Aquarius in the Native American sign of the otter. The last of the 12 Native American signs is the cougar and relates to Pisces, a zodiac sign ruled by Neptune that's often misunderstood. The cougar is elusive. It has the reputation of being ferocious, but there's no record of it ever having attacked anyone. The cougar is very subtle and quick. For many years it was thought to be a spirit, not a real animal at all. So shyness, elusiveness, a tendency to be misunderstood, here one moment, gone the next, shape-shifting. Those are the qualities that we see within the cougar in the Native American medicine wheel zodiac. Native American spirituality is tied very strongly to drumming in modern times. Drum circles often occur at new and full moons, and there is a very elaborate ritual using stones to mark the parts of the wheel that go with each of the zodiac signs and with other qualities and clans. We have the butterfly clan for the air signs, Thunderbird for fire, the turtle for earth, and the frog clan for the water signs of the zodiac. The 4 directions are overseen by holy animals, and a good way to begin to work with the Native American tradition is just to obtain 4 stones or crystals that you like or find meaningful, and to set them up at the 4 compass points. Wabu, so the white buffalo, goes with the north. Waban, the golden eagle, goes with the east. Shanadosi, or the coyote, goes with the south. And the grizzly bear goes with the west, or the evening. The grizzly bear relates to middle age. The white buffalo relates to the golden years, way older than any of us are. The waboon, or the golden eagle, is birth and youth. And midday, or the coyote, represents the prime of life. We're all probably dwelling there, aren't we, in the land of the coyote? And so I will bid you aho, and best wishes, and send thoughts of peace and harmony as you begin to work with the traditions of the corn goddess, sacred feathers, and the Native American zodiac. This is astrologer Dikki Jo Mullen.